If you're often feeling drained and exhausted and energetically overloaded, that could mean that you're picking up a lot of negative energy that, for one, is not even yours, and it could even be the effect of a psychic attack. If you're experiencing anything like that, where you're really not feeling okay in your own skin, you want to do something to protect yourself, to shield yourself from those negative energies, and especially from those psychic attacks. Because if left untreated, so to speak, for a very long time, if you're not doing anything about to shield yourself and protect yourself, those negative energies and also those psychic attacks can cause a lot of problems in your life, where you may not even feel like your life is falling apart, nothing makes sense no more. You may be even developing health problems, and all kind of things can happen if you don't protect yourself and shield yourself from those negative energies. And of course, you want to feel good in your own skin, right? And to help you with that, I want to share with you a powerful Sirian Light Code activation today in this video to help you shield and protect yourself from any of those negative energies or even those psychic attacks. Because once you have this shield of protection around you, and my intention is also to then program it to be there permanently, so nothing negative that is trying to harm you will be able to come into your field to affect you. But just in case you're not quite sure what exactly is spiritual shielding and protection, basically what it is with the help of my team of guides, with my galactic guides, the angelic guides, and for this activation, actually this series, we're placing an energetic ball around you, or an orb, or an energetic field, your energetic fortress, so to speak. And it is meant to then block and deflect any negative energies that want to come into your field. So think of it like that. Spiritual shielding is really that energetic fortress all around you, around your body, your mind, your consciousness, so nothing can really affect you. Because like I said, if you're experiencing any negative energies, or you're picking up negative energies, or you're being affected by a psychic attack, it is not pretty, and it can really cause a lot of havoc in your life. So the spiritual shielding and protection is really to protect you from that. Now, it's not to say that nothing ever is going to come through, because you still then want to then cleanse and clear your energetic field from time to time, to maybe infuse it with more intentions of really protecting yourself more, to tune it up a little bit more, to really protect yourself. And you have to become aware of whenever something is trying to come at you, and then you want to do something to really cut any cords or do whatever you need to do. But just having that shield of protection around you will give you somewhat of a protection against those negative energies that want to come at you. And if you don't shield and protect yourself, it can really be very challenging for you, especially if you are working with energy, you're working with people, you're maybe around a lot of people, maybe even people that are always kind of negative, and they're just like having that funky energy all around them. If you're around those type of people, or even if you're going to the store and you're not having a protection, you open yourself up to attracting all the not so good energy. That's why spiritual shielding is so important. And the unfortunate truth is, oftentimes us spiritual beings on our spiritual path, we don't learn about this soon enough. I didn't learn about spiritual protection, psychic attacks, and all of those things until just recently, beginning of the years, because I experienced a psychic attack and I didn't know what was going on. But I have been on this path since 2016, and no one really told me how important it is to really shield yourself from that. Yes, I was doing my regular protection, but this goes a little beyond just regular protection, because I'm also bringing in the Sirians, the galactic beings, to place this orb of protection around you, or this energetic fortress around you, on a more permanent level, to really protect you from that. Because this is so important, because if you're open to those negative energies and you're not aware of what's really going on, it could take a very long time for you to actually realize that, hey, you're actually carrying negative energy that is not even yours, or you are being affected by a psychic attack. So that's the intention for this video, to really assist you with the protection, with the shielding, and to really protect you from those negative interferences, those negative energies, and even psychic attacks. And if you want to learn a little bit more about psychic attacks, there's a video in the description below where I talk more about the psychic attacks and what exactly the symptoms are, the signs are, and what you can do about that. So if you want to learn more about psychic attacks, actually there's a playlist playlist also in the description below so you can learn more about that. But without further ado, let's move into the activation. If you can please put both feet on the ground, get centered, get grounded, and just open yourself up to this beautiful activation. Take a deep breath in, breathe in light and love, and with your out breath, just drop into your heart and then close your eyes. Now I call upon the Sirians to please step forward, to connect with us, to uplift us, to assist us with this shielding and protection activation. Please connect with us and come in. And just I want to invite you to, you may even also call upon your soul and your higher self if you so wish, maybe even your team of guides to assist you in this. And just open yourself up to receiving this energetic transfer as the Sirians really come in and connect with us. We now ask the Sirians for their support and please placing a cloak of protection around us, to infuse this cloak of protection with light codes of protection, of deflection, and of transmutation, to deflect anything that wants to come at us that is not of the highest good to us, not of the light. And please transmute any of those lower level frequencies, any energetic ties, anything that is coming at us that is not to our highest and greatest good, and to then also return it to sender with love and consciousness attached, protecting us on all levels from anything that is not serving us, that is not of the light. And please activate this cloak of protection to permanently protect us from any negative interferences, negative energies, psychic attacks, and anything else that is not of the light, that seeks to cause us harm, or that is simply not to our highest and greatest good. And please also infuse this cloak with extra protection, an extra layer of protection. And so it is. Kakane ust erella haterena ta al anar al a turur ar a te el ane tur an a tere el acht et ura tere e tur un as tere el an a nu ul an a de et u an el en a te et ust e na ast el an a te ta an et ut a heta na a te et ut anne nu ut a en a heta ne et a e utu kukun al ast ere et al an ar ach tere el a nar a tere el an a te tu ur a hate ur as tere el an hatere el uru urura hatere el an nere el al alena ar ala ana tere el ana kata ala kata tere et urura re ra hatere ea uruhur urach Nereta at el an ate, tu kust et acht e, ut ust et aneta at e a, ul ur at e ut un a, ne et uraha te ena, na al an e est ur a, ne el ach, ne e ust, tur an ach, nere el a, nere el a, nere el an ahata. And just tune into your energy field around you. At the edge of your energy field, feel this cloak of protection now being erected all around you. You may see it as a dome, as an orb, whatever you feel called to see it as will be just fine. But see this now being erected around you. Tune into this. Feel the strength behind it, the force behind it. And now you may set your own intention to strengthen this layer of protection, as we now also call upon the violet flame to be infused into your cloak of protection. This violet flame is programmed to then transmute anything that this cloak may let through, to give you an extra layer of protection, an extra layer of support, Kukan al an at ur a tere et ur ast ar al an a nere el an a hatere eluru uruhuturu ut arahatere uruhur an hatere elana atere elutu. Now see these violet flames swirling around within that protection field. It is swirling around, constantly cleansing and clearing. And we wish to also program your field right now, this protection field, this violet flame, to constantly swirl around your cloak of protection, to cleanse away anything that may have attached itself to you, to your field. That it will permanently do the self-cleansing protocol, run the self-cleansing protocol. So you can entrust that you're always protected, you're always supported, your field is always cleansed of anything that may have attached itself to it. Ka anne le ele heturu ut ar alanar ala hetar alanare eturu urahate nere elakata alakate enukutu utu kutu unukata anekate elakata ara rahatere elura Nur ula hatere elana ara hatere elana atere ela ana ate etu ura tere etara kata alla kata ana kata anekete elukutu una ata ahate eheta a nuru uru uturu 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 utane nara ala ana hatere ela ate etu utu una. Now just feel back into that field. If there's anything else you would like to program into this, you may do so at any time through your intention, because this is your cloak of protection. You are in complete control of this. You could even take it down if you would like. You could shrink it. You could expand it. You could activate it to be more protective, whatever you feel called to do. You have full control over this. We have erected this cloak of protection around you, so you can use it as you please, as long as it is to your highest and greatest good and the highest and greatest good of everyone else. Quran ast ere heta la an etu ur uta nere heta al anahate e kuusht da alena al anahate nuru uta ana. We now activate this cloak of protection to run in the background at all times, permanently, until you choose otherwise, to protect you, to deflect and transmute anything that is not of the light. We now activate this within your field. Kukuste in a nere el urha nere eta ala nara araha tere etu la hatere elana katan ar al enu ut ast et ust nek ahate ut an ahate nu ut an et a na ate na ast el uru ut an a enushta. And so it is, and it is done. Blessed be. Now you may take a deep breath in, let it all settle. And whenever you're ready, you may open up your eyes again and come back into here and now. And I just want to thank the Sirians for their assistance, for their help in creating this beautiful protection around us. And I want to invite you to send a sense of gratitude with me for right now. To send a sense of gratitude to the Sirians for this beautiful activation. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Now I would like to know from you, how did you feel about this? Were you able to really see this or sense this beautiful cloak of protection being placed around you? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to know. And while you're at it, maybe even give it a like if you enjoyed this video. Maybe even share it with someone that you think could benefit from this. Definitely subscribe if you haven't done so already, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed content like this, so you can get notified whenever I release new content. So how can you make the most out of this now? Because now you have received this activation. Now this cloak is absolutely yours. You can do with it whatever you want. You can take it down. You can actually infuse more into it if you would like. You can strengthen it. It is all with your intention. If you're feeling like, okay, this is not quite strong yet, well, then tune into it and really intend to infuse it with more strength, to maybe put another layer of protection around. You can do this. If you ever want to take it down, you can do that. I mean, I would advise against it, because then you open yourself up again to that. That's why we said we replaced it permanently and only deflecting anything that is not of the light, that is trying to harm you. So good things can still come to you. It's just, it's deflecting the bad. It's transmuting the bad, because that's not what you want in your field, right? But you can play with it. You can really tune into it. Get to know your that field around you, that protection field around you. That can really help you, and also then become aware of whenever something's trying to get at you. Right? Whenever something's trying to get at you, you can like, okay, that feels a little off. And then you can do this, infuse it a little bit more. Like, nope, protecting it a little bit more. Nope, don't want anything coming in here. Now, I do recommend that you do some cleansing on a weekly basis as well. Yes, the Sirians actually infused the violet flame to actually do the cleansing automatically. That was a new one for me. I didn't know we can do that. But you still want to maybe check in with yourself to become aware if there's anything maybe stuck or whatnot, and then just do some cleansing. And you can use a waterfall of white light just to cleanse it away if you so wish. But then also, I want to mention something to you, because negative energy, once it's attached to you, it is very difficult to just get rid of it, especially if it's, let's say, a psychic attack or something like that. And in my course, my light language activation course, I will teach you how to use light language for your own self-cleansing and clearing. You can also, use light language to infuse your protection field even more, to cleanse that field, to cleanse any attachments, any blocks, anything that has attached itself to you. You can use light language to cleanse and clear that. And if you would like to learn how to do that for yourself, because that is so much more powerful, you can do it like in the instance. Whenever you're noticing that you're feeling something, you can use light language to cleanse and clear that. There's a link in the description below, or you can go to Activate Your Light Language to find out all about my online program. And also to join. I hope you're going to join, because it's going to transform your life. Once you learn and experience light language for yourself, really channeling light language and expressing light language for yourself, using it for your own self-healing, it is going to empower you in ways you never thought possible. So if that is of interest to you, link is in the description below. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for allowing me to share this beautiful Sirian activation with you. Now be sure to check out this video here about the psychic attack, so you can be aware of what's going on and the signs and symptoms or whatnot. But thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, make an amazingly abundant and successful day. Namaste.